Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. So, we are going to be doing one more turn in the Marianas game here. Been going through it thick and fast, really, which has been really nice. I think it's really interesting. We've had quite a series of events, and who's to say how they may yet end. I feel like we're finally getting to a position here where we do have dominance of the actual theatre, which we already, I suppose we already always did to some extent. We were challenged by the combined fleet, but then this is it. We have been able to deal what I can only assume was like a devastating blow to the combined fleet, but he's not done yet. I don't imagine he will just allow me to do as I wish. But we're going to see how the bombardments at Saipan go ahead. Looks like he's still trying to send assets into that area. Plenty of submarines. There look to be some surface forces there. But I think for the most part, we've dealt with the worst of it. Okay, so we do see some destroyers over here. The Shimakaze. Now, ideally they do not actually land. Yeah, Japanese naval force is surprised here. Yeah, okay. You don't really want to be surprised by South Dakota, you know? It's probably not going to end well. It just probably isn't. Irritating thing is, well, actually, no, they are rearmed relatively. Yeah, and the Iowa. You do not want to be surprised by Iowa. Watch it now, one of them's going to land a torpedo into the Iowa, which would be quite annoying. Oh god, I hope I didn't jinx it. 7,000 yards. A little bit worried here, because I do not want to end up eating my words. That's a Guma being engaged, and Cars being engaged. Clarence Bonson engaging. Was that Bonson or Bronson? Bronson. Torpedoes out. Okay, what I'm going to do here then is speed things up. Right, so we do finally begin to land some hits, which is good. I'm just trying to... Okay. Rather surprising there, considering that it was 75% moonlight. We surprised them, but this is it. It's very difficult to hit destroyers at times. But I'm sure we'll pick them up at some point. One of them was hit twice there, so that's not too bad. Right, okay, yeah. Midget submarines in the area. I wonder if he was trying to just pick up on some forces on the way out there. Maybe like landing forces. I think what he was attempting to do, and what I'm glad that we managed to do here by actually landing at Saipan, was really remove the ability for him to get in amongst the landed forces to cause problems there. Okay, right, we do see more midget submarines. He's just trying to fill the area with midget submarines, it seems. But the good news is, we can quite reliably destroy them, which is, yeah, pretty nice. There's lots of submarines here. Ooh, I-185. Now, this is one of the larger submarines here, actually. This one may have more of a chance of surviving than the midget submarines. But yeah, I suppose this is quite good, then. It's somewhat dangerous for our battleships, but my god, look at the amount of submarines here. We are going to have to deal with him, and we can make it almost impossible for him to operate submarines. So I think what I will be doing then is actually having an increased amount of aircraft run... Well, just have aircraft run ASW, really. That'll make his life very difficult. But I mean, our destroyers and our destroyer escorts are pretty fantastic at this role. Pretty fantastic. There we go. So we do land 9 hits there, so that was protecting the Iowa. She doesn't go... Ooh, okay. HA3 lands a torpedo into the Indiana, which isn't exactly great. There's plenty of them here. We'll have to take a look at the actual damage assessment of Indiana, see how she is. Not exactly fantastic there, I can tell you that one. Right, okay, so we do find the destroyers that we engaged earlier, which is very nice. I think Indiana, it didn't say terribly heavy damage, but we'll have to see. It's unfortunate. I'm quite impressed by just the sheer number of torpedoes he has. I'm going to speed things up over here. Yeah, the heavy cruise Wichita engaging. There we go, they do break off. And again, yeah, Shimakaze taking the 2 hits this time. Asugumo without, which is rather impressive. Right. Need to destroy these things. Absolutely. It is worrisome, really, but at least we do have Began nearby. I would have rather had Indiana not take a torpedo hit, but we have got through quite a lot, and I suppose it was bound to happen at some point in the future, really. Right. I'll just have to fill the area with destroyers, really. Destroyers and destroyer escorts. Just making it impossible for him to operate. Yeah, we're going to get my carriers out of the area. And for the most part, they are out of the area. We do have some carriers that have headed to Began, but I'm just going to take them out of this area. I can't afford to have them near the carriers. Okay. I think we'll be able to arrive with some bombardment, ideally. I didn't quite anticipate this much in the way of ships in the area, but then again, he has a lot of ships in this area. But he is going to exhaust the amount he does have. I'm impressed by the amount of midget submarines he has, though. That one's rather impressive. Plenty of activity here from the Kingfishers. I'd love to know, yeah, you know how you see these reported hits? I'd really love to know how effective these reported hits have actually been. Have we actually caused any damage to any of these midget submarines in any capacity? Okay. It would be nice if we had some Sunderland aircraft. I believe there would be. I believe there were the Sunderlands. Basically, the British aircraft tasked with anti-submarine warfare. But then again, I suppose a lot of the American aircraft are quite efficient at it. I suppose more or less it comes down to the pilots for the most part. Okay. So it seems it was very risky. I didn't anticipate this much in the way of risk, actually. I'm surprised they didn't bring more of these submarines in earlier, so this seems to be something of a response. But it just shows you how deadly the area is. But we will take them down. There's only a finite number of them. Yeah, third attacker being hitmen apparently, or third attacker class. So as long as we can keep up that damage there, that'd be quite nice. Taking some time here. There's a lot of reports, but this is it. There's a lot of submarines in the area. And the good news is, with all the actual naval search, it will disrupt their operations as well. Asagumo, the luckiest destroyer in the world, and Shimikaze. They did take some hits, and I'm hoping that they did get hit by something decent enough. Probably just another destroyer that hit them, which is rather unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'll just have to take it. Yeah, I'm just going to have to flood the areas with the area with destroyers, really. I think we do that for a while so we can thin out the numbers of submarines and then just wait for that. It's a good thing that we didn't launch an immediate second wave, isn't it? But yeah, we'll have to get there. My god, this is taking some time. Right, air night strikes, okay. Do I still oh, right, that must be from the carriers then. Ooh, the tone. I'd like some hits into you, please. No? Okay. Okay, that's a shame. That's a shame. I do need to change them from actually, yeah. He's not gonna get it anymore. We have Hellcats, Corsairs, Hellcats, and Corsairs. Okay, they just need to get in there to engage. This thing will probably get past them now. When they go really low and really fast, they actually are fairly effective. Let's go speed this up, see what the results are. Okay, so we do finally get in there. So what altitude are they coming in at? Yeah, some combat patrol have air radar. Yeah, those are the night fighters, which are really, really good. It seems they came in at 11,000 feet as far as I can tell, so he does vary the altitude. Quite so much. Well, quite a lot, actually. Okay, torpedo misses. Take that out. Only 2 hits there, surprisingly. Doesn't sound like she goes down, but should be pretty damn damaged. HA-52. Yep, she's destroyed. She's been forced on the surface. She took a lot of hits there. 35 hits is unreal, isn't it? Yeah, she definitely goes down. Right, okay, so our ships have arrived here to bombard Saipan. So we have the battleship Iowa. Now I'm hoping that she'll be able to make it back, because there's a lot of submarines on the way there. He could be looking to punish us, it seems. I suppose this is it. He's probably trying to shut the area down, try and prevent me from getting over there. I mean, what I'll have to do is just obviously... okay, there we go, 134 casualties caused there, which is not bad at all, really. It's extra damage against the Japanese. Here we go with the second bombardment. Alabama. Opening fire with the 16-inch guns. Yeah, I'm happy to get the bombardment and hopefully get back here without much in the way of trouble. Indiana opening fire. She's smoking, but she's not too heavily damaged, it seems, then. Right, actually we do hit some aircraft on the airfield here, then. So good enough. Yeah, some damaged, some destroyed, 172 casualties caused there. Yeah, that's quite nice. Non-combatants being hit there. Okay. A submarine goes down. That might have been the one we hit earlier then. Okay, they need to get back, however. That could be a rather interesting proposition there. I mean, they are all escorted. It's just, we need to avoid them getting that lucky shot in. Right. Yeah. My god, the amount of them is unreal. The amount that we've encountered this turn is shocking. 22 hits there. Right, okay. Yeah, so what we'll do then is we'll run the destroyers in this area. We'll just patrol the entire area. 3-4 hexes wide, and just really set up a corridor where any submarine operating is going to be basically destroyed. Wiped out, really. Asagumo, the luckiest son of a bee. And he did well to land a torpedo, especially from a midget. That was quite lucky for him. But then again, she did hit a ship that is probably more capable of taking a hit like that than any other. Well, obviously that type of ship. Catalina's having a field day here. Airstrikes. There we go, we do have some Hellcats to defend us, which is very nice. I believe we do have our carriers somewhere around this area as well. There we go. Jill's been shot down. I feel what I would be tempted to do now is go with very small raids, maybe at very low altitudes, and just try to slip past wherever you can, really. Luckily we're able to intercept these. Okay, so... are they sweeping? I'm not entirely sure, but it's 21 Hellcats, so that's quite nice. There's a good few zeros here, actually, so this is interesting. Right, I'm going to speed up the results here. Ooh, we do lose quite a few, apparently. Okay, yeah, the Avengers came in later there. So, that was actually quite... deadly, it seemed that way. I think it's because we came in quite low and they must have been up at a higher altitude. Yeah, they were around 16,000 feet. But that's interesting. We will obviously go ahead and hit that airfield then in the turn afterwards. I've got to drive it from the area in terms of air power. I'm still finding it remarkably impressive by just the amount of air power he has, really. Definitely can't be underestimated, really. Yep, there we go. G4Ms into the same Hellcats. These Hellcats are having a good day. They're having a very good day. Those Dauntlesses are not having a good day, and I wish they would stop going in unescorted. Because this is how I lose the... oh, fuck me. That's really irritating. That's very irritating. I wish they would stop going in unescorted. Yeah, I lose all my aircraft due to these unescorted raids, and it's unbelievably annoying. Had this raid gone in first, then we would not have lost this, but that is how things work. So that's very irritating. A lot of American pilots lost their lives today due to idiocy. Well, idiocy, really. Speed things up. But ideally this will be the end of them. I suppose I should have swept the airfield first, but I assumed that this bombing raid would have gone in. But then again, I didn't account for the carriers actually targeting it individually. C'est la vie, c'est la vie. Okay. An escorted Liberator. Yeah, they can kind of well, they can kind of handle themselves, can't they, really? I'm going to try to knock out the runway. Right, no losses there. Yeah, and now look at that. Look at that. We have so many Hellcats that come in now. It's incredible, isn't it? Look at that. 90 whatever. Incredible. I don't know why the Helldivers are hitting over here, though. Did I set it to the wrong area? I might have done. Some Avengers are here now. What the hell are the Avengers doing? Those are the carriers, aren't they? Yeah, those are from the CVEs in Pagan. That's interesting. I'm sure I set them to hit Saipan, though. I must have missed an order. Tends to happen. Oh, God, they've got to get around that. I might have to just ditch that LCI. Okay, so it was a shame they're losing those American pilots, but... yeah, they must have been from the carriers. Or even potentially from the CVEs. I would have assumed, because I can't help but say every bomber, well, every fighter squadron has at least some combat air patrol and is set to actually escort as well, so I'm a little bit shocked about that. I think it's just unfortunate. It's annoying, though, because I don't like giving them points there. But if they go in unescorted, what can I do? Because the escort is available. But apparently not in these days where we need it, so... ah, well. I'm not gonna... I suppose this is it. I don't need to moan that much. And we will take control of the area. It's just a matter of time now. Yeah, just look at all those submarines over there. Right. Something's definitely holding them up. Oh, it's you, isn't it? Oh, bugger that thing. That's what's been holding them up. Otherwise, they would have been pulled by now. Fairly irritating there. I'll have Mugford escort. Right, now, due to the actual threat around this area, what I'm going to do then is head out this way and then back in. It's irritating because it's going to take longer, but at least it is safer. Place them in SW. Oh. How odd. That is rather odd. Yeah, so Indiana took some damage there. 8 major damage can be repaired. What I'm going to do then is... she's able to serve. So what I'm going to do then is actually have her place in port. They're going to remain here. What I'll do then is actually disband the BBs, then take the actual escort in DDs and have them out on ASW missions. I think I have to just fully disband them first, because it seems quite strange. Yeah, it might have been DDs, well, sorry, ships from this area. Right, Washington, New Jersey do not want to go in there. So return to Pagan. There's too many destroyers in here, that's why, isn't it? Oh no, apparently not. Ah, no, yes, there is too many in here. I think it's a maximum of 4. Right, 67. We'll flood the area. We'll drive him from this place. Take one of the additional DDs. I suppose of all the things there, I mean, it was a shame to lose the pilot, but in reality, things could have been far worse. We took one torpedo into the Indiana, which I can repair. It'll take some time, but well, it can be done. It can be done. Could have been worse. She could have been hit far harder. I'm half tempted to bring the actual submarines back into port, to be honest. How are our forces? Okay. They are using some supply. I tell you what, no, just go for it. Let's place additional destroyers in there. And then just go for it. Can't funny around, I need those in. Right. Been rearmed. Take them out there. I see there's plenty of them available. Okay. What I'm actually going to do then is, let's see. Right, I'm going to set them to ASW patrol. That's dive bombers and torpedo bombers to begin with. So patrol. 2,000 feet. See, it might have been settings that I gave to the carriers of like all in hex, and it might have actually affected others as well that I didn't anticipate. Yeah, what I'm going to do is actually sweep the island first. Of Yojima. Oops. Right. Oh, actually. Right, there we go. Then we'll sweep once they arrive. Keep it within normal. I'll go for that. Okay. Put you back in port. Right, there we go. Good news is I can rearm these guys really quite quickly and easily. So I'll fill the area with destroyers. We'll drive him out. If I take a look there, that is going to be a lot of patrols in that area. If we take a look at the actual ship sunk last turn. Yeah, I mean, this is it. It's listing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. I mean, there were 4 points each, you know what I mean? It's not much, but at least it is still points that we're gaining for actually hitting arguably dangerous assets. I mean, you take a look at the actual damage they caused to Indiana, you can imagine a couple of those torpedoes would have been pretty dangerous. How many more's in the actual port? Quite a lot. Yeah, these guys are even better at it. We'll probably find some way to take advantage of this, but we'll try and take out as many as we can. Right, there we go. Have you returned to begun? As far as I can tell, I don't think there's aircraft here. I think what I'm going to do then is actually have you head to Niwatok. Yeah, head for Niwatok. And then what I'll do is I'll begin to launch operations from Niwatok. But I don't want to get myself basically hemmed into a corner here again. Yeah, it's rather interesting. I mean, it's like, if I take a look over here, they were set to naval and they were meant to be on air. So this is it. I made a boo-boo there. This is what happens. Yeah, they went in on escort because they were set to naval type by accident. It's unfortunate, but what I'll do then is I'll have them set to SW while they're here. There we go. They're going to continue to target Guam. Right. Might as well do Tinian as well. I don't want to give him the opportunity to recover in any way, really. There we go. So that might draw him down that way, but this is it. We're going to flood the area. I mean, if you take a look at that, there's going to be a lot of destroyers, a lot of destroyer escorts in that area. Obviously, there's our own submarines as well that might engage the enemy. We're going to drive them out to these areas. So 5, yeah, it's a lot. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that's a lot. I'm sure I'm going to place even more in that area. I'm going to use these last ones and get them all there. Oh, that's a shame. There we go. That will surely bring in some of them. I can probably say that. Yeah, it looks like the CV's disbanded for some odd reason. Really don't know why. It's very odd. Yeah, I know it's got aircraft over here, which is irritating. Oh, bugger it. I'll set up another 1 or 2 DDs. They have been taking a punching. Well, a pounding, really. Well, they've done their job. And they've been doing it well. Right, we'll go with that. So not the most action-packed turn, but we landed a few, well, of course, a few hundred casualties there at Saipan. Not much in the way destroyed. But the good news is, once we clear these submarines, then, I mean, this is it. I suppose I'd rather deal with him now. If he's sending them out, that means we can deal with them in the open, and that is what I much prefer. Okay, so we'll go with that. So thank you so very much there, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please do continue to watch, like the video, comment down below, let me know what you think, and share with your friends. Help the channel grow. Possibly consider becoming a Patreon backer in the year of 2020. Thank you so very much. We'll name a turn and we'll be off and submarine army. There we go. Until next time, guys. Goodbye for now.